Yeah, try again. Hey Tyler, how's it going?
Hey, how you doing?
Not so bad. Maybe just run through the injuries from your point of view. I saw a picture of Ty and Gary training this morning. How much did they do? How involved were they in the session?
Yeah, they were at differing levels, but it was great to have them out in the park. So um, they were kind of mixing their rehab with a bit of rugby, and we'll see how far they integrate in the week and whether or not they're available for selection.
And Josh and Hugo did they run out for
Also the
Tuesday?
same, yeah, yeah. So out on the pitch to some degree, and then yeah, depending on their rehab plans, they might progress more or have to stay. But we'll make that assessment probably tomorrow morning.
Very good. In terms of the Glasgow match, you probably braced for a better, a stronger opposition. They probably, as defending champions, they probably didn't play as well as they could. How much do you take from Leinster getting back on track and dealing with the match, how you did, versus maybe Glasgow not playing to the level they can?
Yeah, I mean it's an interesting one. Like we had a tight battle against the Scarlets, who did play well, and we ground out a good win. Glasgow, we turned up with great intent. I thought. Yeah, they're still a very difficult team. The scoreboard might not have reflected that, but ask the players. I'm sure they'll say they're feeling all the contacts from the weekend, and it definitely wasn't an easy match. So, look, we feel like it was a great result for us. It's a semi-final victory. It was hard earned, and it was a physical battle, which we expected with Glasgow. So, yeah, we're grateful for the win, and very much aware that we do need to improve again. Despite that result.
A lot of very good performances on the day. What about Tommy O'Brien? And I mean, I know you're only in this year, but how much he has come on after getting the run of fitness, because he was previously very unlucky with his injuries and everything, but really has kind of shown. We'll go on the Ireland tour, but what's your impressions of his form, especially over the last 4 or 5 months?
Yeah, it's been really pleasing. Like Tommy's had poor timing with a lot of his injuries. Which has been difficult, but it shows that he's willing to keep working hard and he's taken his opportunities in more recent times. So he's always good for a big moment. He's happy to work hard off the ball. He's happy to get down and dirty and do the stuff that you don't always see it on the TV cameras either. So he obviously makes some big plays for us, but he's working hard in the background as well. So yeah, really happy for Tommy. He's playing, he's getting involved, and he's making some big moments for us.
Is there much talk about Croke Park and maybe how that might get you to lift your performance? I know you're going away from home, but Croke Park by itself has its own history and its own aura. Is that spoken about, something you can use as motivation?
Yeah, I think early in the week now it's more around laying the foundation for, in our plan and how we want to play the game. But we've had two matches here this season. I think it's pretty familiar for us. We're excited to get back there. Looking to build a great atmosphere from our fans and play well in front of them. So I think, maybe after the down day on Wednesday, we probably visit that and start talking around the relevance and importance of playing there. But yeah, look, we're very excited and grateful to be in a final, and wherever that was played, it will always be the case. So just getting ready to rip in.
It'll be very important to win the aerial battle. Leinster did very well at the weekend, but against the Bulls, it could be one of those games where who rules the air, can win the battle. Is that something that you'll have extra focus on this week?
Yeah, I think we just maintain our focus on it. I think we've put good effort into it, and some of those kick and aerial battles, they're not always pretty or accurate, but there's often scraps, or they might lead to scrums, which will be another big area. So we're doing our best to, do well on both sides of the ball, but the balls are, I'd say, very, or even great in the aerial battle. So the way they kick and they can control the match with their kicking game, it's pretty impressive at times. So we're going to have to be really on it there.
That's brilliant. Thanks for your time, Tyler.
Yeah.
Best of luck for the week.
Thank you.
Any more questions for Tyler there?
Yeah, if I can grab one as well.
Yeah, far away.
Tyler, Brendan Elliott from Supersport in South Africa. Just, I know URC is maybe not the same breadth as the Champions Cup for you guys, but the last couple of seasons it has also been a disappointment. Was there a bit of relief just getting that monkey off the back, so to speak?
Yeah, I mean, it's obviously my first year being involved in both those tournaments, so I think previously being involved and not succeeding in the Champions Cup and then soon after having the URC playoffs, I think it's been a bit of a different format this year, and like you say, it seems now that it's a month in the past and we've moved forward, and we're really excited for this opportunity now, what's in front of us, so the focus is very focused on this.
The Bulls gets talked about the Bulls, physicality and their set piece. But this season they've scored quite a few tries out wide, and they've got some big threats there, guys like Billy LaRue, Johan Goos and David Krill in the back line. Just your thoughts on their back line and the threats that they pose?
Yeah, we're under no illusion of the attacking threat that they have. I think points scored, tries scored, they're right up there, top of the league. So, like you say, the physicality and the forward pack go forward, the set piece, it gets a lot of attention, but they're extremely dangerous on broken play and transitioning into attack. I think Willie LaRue is exceptional with seeing space and attacking space, so we're going to have heightened awareness there, and yeah, I'm not even sure, you can't avoid having to defend that, you just have to deal with it.
Cheers, man, thanks.
Yeah, thank you.